It's a perfect situation.
Egg noodles. Here are what I put in it anyway, and they turn out lovely. Leach loves them. 3 whole eggs. I'm putting about a teaspoon of salt in, and to that I'm adding 3 cups of plain flour. I think my American friends call it all-purpose, not sure which. That's 3 cups. So it's basically the rule of 3. 3 eggs, 3 cups of flour. Bit of salt. You may or may not need some water in it, tablespoon of water. So don't add it just yet, see how dry it is. And just mix it all together. You can do this in your stand mixer, and I probably should have done because that's how I normally do it, but I just wanted to show you that it can be done without a stand mixer, which I've not really done before, but there you are. Get my hand in and bring it all together. Now, it takes a little bit of time, be a lot quicker in your stand mixer if you've got one. But if you do it in your stand mixer, you need really the dough hook on. Now, it looks like I need a bit more water to help it come together. So add a tablespoon each time, but I can tell that is very dry, so I'm adding 2. After that I will add them in ones. Because you don't want this to be runny, you just want it to come together and then knead it for a few minutes. So I'll get it to that stage where it's nice, and I think I need another teaspoon. But knead it for a few minutes until it's nice and smooth and elastic, and it's all incorporated. See, it's getting there now. It just needs a good squish around. So I'll get it to that stage. When you've kneaded it for a few minutes, this is how it will turn out. Smooth. And so it now needs to rest. So just wrap it in some cling film. I think America, they call it saran wrap. Not sure, but wrap it in cling film and just leave it on your counter to rest for at least half an hour, possibly an hour, and then you can use it. This is my setup for doing pasta, or in this case egg noodles. I've got KitchenAid with the attachment, and this is the attachment. It's a pasta maker attachment. You can do spaghetti, which I'm doing the egg noodles. You can do flat sheets, which I have done for lasagna, and you can do, I think it's tagliatelle, a bit wider anyway. So those egg noodles, pasta, turn your machine on and just let it run through. It's on its widest setting at the moment, and I tend to put it through twice. And I've got 2 pieces that I'm doing at the moment. So here's the other one. Now you can fold them, square off your edges and that, but I'm bothering. It's a fiddle, it's a fur, don't need it. I have seen other people change the setting while the machine is going, but I prefer to turn it off. So I'm taking it to its next setting. Go in, you silly thing. Now I know that these are going to be too big for me. So I'm going to cut them in half basically. So now I've got 4 sheets. Take it down again. Oops. And I tend to take these down to about a 3 setting, so I'll do that now. So this is on number 3 setting. So when it's gone through, I put it into that one and it comes out in long thin noodly strips. I have some boiling water. I have boiling water in a pan by the side of me, and they will go in. And these go. Bring the water back to a boil and boil it for about a minute and a half. That's all you need. So you plunge them into boiling water, bring it back up to a boil, let it go for 1 minute, and then put them straight in cold water to stop the cooking process. Now I found one of these spider things are the best things to use. So this is that first batch I did. And I'll put them in a bowl, and they are ready for me to use. But I find if you put them down on your counter, even if they're floured, they do have a tendency of sticking together. So this is the best way of doing it, that I found anyway. Go! Be careful, it's boiling well. Put your timer on for 1.5 minutes. Mine doesn't go 1.5 minutes, so I'll let it go for 1 minute and then I alter it round.
It's a perfect situation.